Y'all, Larsa Pippen is out here embarrassing her children. She out here embarrassing her kids for real, right? And I know, you know what I'm saying, Scotty probably looking back and saying, damn, what is going on with my ex-wife? And some of y'all gonna say Scotty don't give a damn, he don't care because that's his ex-wife, right? But at the same time, Scottie Pippen also shares 4 children with her, right? So I'm sure he's wondering how the hell this is affecting his children. Because at the same time, his kids are like teenagers with her. They are all into the social media atmosphere. They all this. So they're hearing all the stuff, the blogs, the shade room and all this type of stuff. They're hearing all the negative things being said about their mama due to their mother's own actions, right? They can hit the Explore page on Instagram and they can see exactly what stories are being printed or posted about their own mama, right? And it's embarrassing them, especially for Scottie Pippen Jr. Lil Scotty out here playing basketball, right? He's playing at Vanderbilt. Can you imagine when he plays other teams, what other teams probably going to be saying to him to get into his head, what he probably seeing and hearing on social media? It's crazy. It's super crazy. And also, not to mention, Larsa was out here creeping with Future while she was still married to Scotty. And then he out here having y'all know how many locker rooms and parties Future has played at all in college? He's in college right now. They play Future all in the locker rooms, and I'm sure they're probably being respectful of him and trying not to play Future. But in the arena, they playing Future. At the parties he goes to, they playing Future. So he got to live with that. You know what I'm saying? This man, Future, is the soundtrack to his college years for a lot of certain events. And he got to hear, when he hear that, he thinking about, damn, my mama was messing with this dude behind my daddy back. And it's like all this type of stuff is like probably affecting him. But if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, recently a picture of Larsa Pippen holding hands and being booed up with a married NBA player by the name of Malik Beasley hit all over the news cycle, right? It was everywhere. And after the pics hit the media, conversations about Larsa began spinning all throughout the news cycle. It was all on social media. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth. Larsa's son that she shares with Scottie Pippen Sr., Scottie Pippen Jr., he sent the following tweet. Lil Scotty said this on his timeline. Focus on myself and my goals. I'm not responsible for nobody's actions. All good over here, right? Scottie Pippen Jr. also liked a tweet that read, Dear Scottie Pippen Jr., if you are reading this, stay focused, kid. Don't worry about social media. I know that's your mom's, but you got to control what you can control. And that's some of the truest words I done heard. You got to control what you can control. Because at the end of the day, his mother is a grown woman, right? And even if she commits actions that are harmful to her children or embarrassing to her children or can in some way lead to some type of shame to her kids, she gonna do what she want to do and he can't stop her, right? He only can focus on being a great basketball player, being a great son, being a great young man, you know what I'm saying, with morals, principles, and values. That's all he can focus on at the moment, right? But I'm just tripping out because Larsa is a woman who is nearly 50 years old. She's 46 years old, y'all, and she still wants to live and act like a 20-year-old woman. She still want to act like a 20-year-old. That's crazy to me, and she wants to do all this stuff badly. I can't help but think that the former close friend of Kim Kardashian, Larsa, is now wanting to live like a Kardashian herself, right? Because, look, y'all can say what y'all want to, you know what I'm saying? But y'all can't tell me that Larsa didn't idolize them Kardashian women. Y'all can't tell me she didn't idolize the way they move. Y'all can't tell me she wasn't peeping game and trying to be something like them. You can't tell me that even though she's older than them, I promise y'all it's looking like she was idolizing them and wanted to do certain stuff that they do and want her name to be across all these different social media headlines and stuff just like them. You know what I mean? Some people like that type of attention. Some people like those type of headlines. And I think Larsa is kind of attracted to that type of media attention, right? Eventually, like I said, she was probably looking at them and she got close to the Kardashian family. She's not close to them no more, but she once was. Larsa is a grown woman who is still fantasizing about, she want to still live like a college girl while dating all the young up-and-coming athletes and entertainers, right? She want to be with the next it guy. And whatever entertainment media she can be, right? Whether it's, from Future to Tristan Thompson and now to Malik Beasley. Larsa is out here going through a damn midlife crisis. No lie. And now she want to be it seemed like she want to be a sophisticated city girl, right? You know, because, you know, she bougie, you know what I mean? Got the little elegant, try to act all, you know, she got the little elegant, try to look or appeal to her, but still want to live like a city girl. It's crazy. Larsa is the woman. She's the type of woman that LeVar Ball was warning his boys about. So if y'all don't know, probably about a couple of weeks ago, I would say, LeVar was warning his sons about, he's basically telling them, with them being NBA players now, right? Because he has three sons now in the NBA. Congratulations to LiAngelo Ball, who was just picked up on a non-guaranteed contract by the Detroit Pistons. 3 of his sons are now NBA players. And he was warning them, like, you know, it's gonna be hard for y'all to find good women while you're already famous and while you're in your lucrative field of endeavor, which happens to be the NBA for all 3 of his sons, right? He like, it's gonna be hard for y'all. It's gonna be women that's only gonna like you because of what you can do for them, because of your status, because of your fame, because of your just the celebrity stature or allure of you. It's gonna be hard for you to find a woman the way I found your mother. And while he was explaining that, he used a certain word, you know, a certain garden tool word. You know what I mean? He used that word and people probably got upset. People kind of turned people off, some people off when he used that word. But it was some true advice for real. When you get to a certain pinnacle and when you're ascending as in whatever professional field you're in, especially the goddamn NBA, there are women who know that you're rising. They Google you, they know what you're doing, they know what your status is. And they chasing that. They probably gonna act like they don't know who you are when you meet them, so they can seem genuine about coming off, you know, how they come across when they meet you. But they like you for what you can do, or they like the popularity surrounding you, right? And I feel like Larsa has a thing for the young up and coming dudes that's on the scene. She like on the scene type dudes. You know what I mean? When she was younger, Scottie Pippen was the dude on the scene. He was winning championships with the Bulls alongside Michael Jordan. He was the it guy. He was that dude. He had the flavor. You know what I'm saying? He was young. He was athletic. You know what I'm saying? He was the second best thing on the Bulls. He was the second best thing on the Bulls after Michael Jordan. She saw that. You know what I mean? And she hopped on the board. They got together. I'm not saying she didn't love Scottie, but I think over time, possibly the flame died down. She wanted something more, something younger, something more popping or whatever, and whatever happened, right? But I really think Larsa gets a thrill and a rush of excitement from dating dudes who are young and popping with a celebrity name and status, right? And unfortunately, her children are left to deal with the embarrassment due to her actions, right? Let's talk about it, because last month, Larsa Pippen also revealed some news that the world didn't even need to know. She revealed some stuff we ain't even need to know to us, right? She went on, what she said, and like, what was it, last month, I think? I guess she wanted us to know so bad that she was the first one that dated Tristan Thompson. She dated Tristan Thompson way before before Khloe Kardashian did. She wanted to tell us that she felt like it was something that we needed to know. Why? I don't know, right? But it's just like, why the hell do you, like, you want to, I had him first, I was with him first. Like, why do you, it's something like a teenage girl would do. Boast about being with a dude before he's with another girl. Like, you want a cookie for that. Like, what the hell? I don't know, man. She had to tell us that. You know what I'm saying? And might I add, at the time she's saying she was dating Tristan, she was still married to Scottie Pippen Sr. Like, I'm like, man, what the hell did Larsa Pippen think she was like? She thought she was going to get some kudos for that? For revealing that information to us that she was dating Tristan before Khloe was. She thought she was going to get some cool points. I don't understand why she even revealed that, because it only was going to make her look even worse, you know what I'm saying, than what the Future situation did, right? You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough Scottie Pippen Jr. got to deal with his mama messing with Future. Probably an artist he probably was liking. He probably was liking all Future discography. He was probably bumping Future in the car, at the house, on the way to the games, and so on and so forth. And after that situation played out, and he found out his mama was sliding around town with Future, now he probably pissed, and out of respect for his daddy, he ain't even listening to the music. You know what I'm saying? So it's bad enough that situation happened, right? You know what I'm saying? Now she dating young guys who could also possibly be her son's teammates or peers when he gets to the league, right? Because Scottie Pippen Jr. is a very good player. He's solid, a very nice player. And he has a chance of making it to the NBA. So one day if he makes it to the league, he could possibly be teammates with either Tristan Thompson or either Malik Beasley. And what the hell, it's going to be awkward as hell for him. Because his mama out here sliding with these young dudes. Sliding with young dudes, man. And then, to make matters worse, you know what I'm saying, he has to deal with rumors that his mom is dating a married man now, right? You know what I mean? It's crazy, but he gonna get to the league and possibly have to play with these dudes. And it's gonna create some type of fallout or backlash. The same way when, the rumors were swirling, when my boy Bron, you know what I'm saying, when they were saying what was happening with him and his mother and a teammate of his and all that type of stuff, it created all type of like turmoil. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, man. But his mom is dating a married dude, which is ironic considering the fact that Larsa was leading the charge for the ridicule of Jordan Woods when she kissed Tristan Thompson while he was still with Khloe Kardashian, right? Think about that, for real. This grown-ass woman led the hate charge for a woman young enough to be her daughter for essentially doing the same thing that she doing now, right? Except Khloe and Tristan weren't married, so she doing something worse, right? And even if Larsa wasn't messing with a married hooper, why is her grown ass in teenage/college girl drama, right? She was bullying a 21-year-old girl. Like, what the hell? That should let you know everything you need to know about Larsa Pippen's mind state, about her mental, and everything. Larsa is immature mentally, and I think she's also insecure about her age. And she's so insecure about it that when she go out, she be out here dressing like one of the little girls she out here bullying. She dressed like them. She dressed like she 20 years old, 20-some years old when she go to the club and all that. Like, she be putting on 20-year-old outfits. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but I'm seeing and I'm like, she dressing like the same little girl she out here trying to bully. But anyway, while I was reading the story about Larsa Pippen and Malik Beasley, for some strange reason, all I could think was, damn, Larsa out here pulling NBA players from two different eras. Scottie Pippen to Tristan Thompson to Malik Beasley. Them way different eras. And she's still out here pulling all these different dudes. And I'm like, wow, she's something else for real. And look, Larsa's a pretty woman, but me, myself, I'm not into women that have had a lot of cosmetic surgeries on their face and all that. I'm not into that. You know what I mean? Some dudes, they love it. They don't care. I'm just not into that, right? I like women who have natural faces and stuff like that. But that's just me, right? But Larsa out here wilding, y'all. And I know she's using... the crazy thing about it, she probably out here using that bread from Scotty to fly all her little boyfriends all across the country to see her and so on and so forth. It's crazy, right? And to make matters worse, I remember when this happened. After she was called out and caught... I'm sorry. Currently, after she was caught and called out for dating this young married hooper, Larsa went on Instagram and posted the following quote: "Don't judge me until you know me. Don't underestimate me until you challenge me. And don't talk about me until you talk to me." I'm sorry, y'all. Don't this sound like some stuff a teenage girl would say? This sound like some stuff a little girl would post on Facebook after she been outed for talking to her best friend's boyfriend. That's something the little girl would post. That's something the little ass girl would post after she got caught sliding around with her best friend's boyfriend, for real. Larsa is a kid in a grown woman's body. Like, if she don't get up out of here with that Tumblr quote, like I'm thinking to myself, did her publicist come up with this quote or something? I don't know. She need a publicist. Because that ain't it right there, man. Because she got to come up with another quote. Because I'm going to call the authorities on Shorty if she posts another quote like that one. I ain't going to lie. Because I'm sitting there thinking, damn, who wrote this for her? Because it sounds like something Future would be saying. It sounds just like something that would come out of Future's mouth. Not her. Not this grown 46-year-old woman, for real. And, oh, look, Larsa is known for never denying or admitting anything. Larsa will dance around the topic so that she can omit guilt or innocence like no other. She'll dance around the topic, so she don't have to even say if she guilty or innocent. For real. Like, I remember when the future rumors were swirling around the news media heavily, right? And Larsa didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing for a minute, right? And when she came for a while, when she came out and tried to address something, she didn't say she didn't mess with Future, and she didn't say she did, right? Her response was, It wasn't even like that. Ma'am, what the hell you mean it wasn't like that? What you mean? It wasn't like what? What you talking about? Now we know for a fact that you was one of Future joints. We know you was one of Future joints. Now, all I'm looking for is the AP on Larsa Pippen wrist. We know you was one of Future joints. Now, when you respond, it wasn't even like that. Either you did or you didn't. Not it wasn't even like that. It wasn't like what? Man, crazy, man. Like, she be talking in riddles to avoid answering questions better than a player who just got caught up by his baby mama. For real. She be talking in riddles better than a dude who just got caught up by his baby mama, for real, man. Larsa tried to hit us with the only God can judge me rhetoric. But it's not working, man. It's not going to work. Get your stuff together. If you're going to date somebody, don't date somebody that's married, because if you do, you know what I'm saying, especially a married person with celebrity status, people are going to talk about it, and people are going to judge you whether you like it or not, for real. But Larsa got to stop embarrassing her children, because I know they're embarrassed by her actions, man. She too grown for this, man. She got to cut it out, for real, for real. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.